Another walk, another talk. We out here living, enjoying the abilities that I do have, the mental state that I do have, just learning to enjoy life. You know, we do have issues here and there, but in reality, we have no control over nothing. Just what we do. No control over other people, just what we do. And I'm learning this. I've been learning this for a long time. If you don't have control of yourself, your actions, then you can't control nothing. For instance, you can't control what you put in your mouth. You can't control nobody else. Ever. You can't do exercise or walks. You can't control nobody else. But you get to know that you can never control anybody else but yourself. Then life seems to get way better, way more fulfilling, way more something to live for. The old self is always talking shit about this or about that. But in reality, fuck the old self and become your new self. Stop the complaining, stop the bitching, stop the moaning, stop the comparing. Stop trying to control things you can't control because you can't control it. We have no fucking control in this life. Only what you do. Not what other people are doing. With relationships, you can't control that. You control your own relationships. If you have a wife or a girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, you fix your own relationships before you try to fix other people's relationships. You fix your own life before you try to fix somebody else's life. Yeah, we all know this, but I still do this dumb shit, and I know you do too. We all do. Control your life. Control your actions. Control your words. Everything you say and do will be and become your reality. So when I get angry at somebody, guess what my reality is going to be? Is anger, hate, frustration. When I just see the person as the person is, then I see it as it is not as my judgment or my own ignorance. Yes, it's a very, very hard thing to not have an opinion about things or a judgment about things, but that's the practice. Because all these thoughts that are going on in my mind and your mind are not your fucking thoughts. It might sound crazy to you, but it doesn't sound crazy to me. They're not your thoughts. Next time I or you judge somebody, where did that thought come from, and who's saying that thought to you? Next time you have a complaint or I complain, where did that thought come from, and who's saying that to you? Next time you don't want to do something, where did that thought come from, and who is saying that to you? I know it sounds like your voice, but it's not you. It's some program. I have no idea where it came from. I can say it came from this or that, but it really didn't come from that because we trained ourselves to think the way we think. And we could untrain ourselves to think the way we think. How? As I'm learning, it's more observation of the thoughts It's more seeing the thoughts, but not being the thoughts. It's a practice. It's a practice of just being present with what's happening now. And what am I doing now? I'm walking my dog, enjoying the wind, the flags in front of me, the trees are in front of me. Whatever is in front of me is the present. Whatever's in the mind is not the present. So, when you try to control something, it seems to become more out of control. And if you can control those around you, then they're not strong people, they're weak-minded people. How do I know that? Because I was that person before. I was so ignorant and so dumb and so looking for things outside of myself for answers. And the answers right in front of me. The answers inside of me. Yes, I was that guy. Yes, I could admit it. But I was listening to other people that were maybe not as disciplined as me. This is not ego. Maybe not on the same path as me. Maybe doesn't do the things that I do. Doesn't work the way I work. Doesn't speak the way I speak. You ever notice you try to fit into certain groups or certain people and you start speaking the way they speak just to fit in? Be aware of that. Just be aware of that. Because we all could talk this philosophy stuff, and I'm really believing now, yeah, the words you speak will be your reality and will create your reality. It doesn't have to happen now, it could happen later in life. So if you speak to yourself or speak to people, make sure I'm going to make sure I speak positivity. I'm going to make sure that I speak abundance, because there's so much abundance around us, you know. Go drive your car, what do you see? Go ride your bike, what do you see? Go walk. All you see is abundance. There's so much abundance, there's so much around us. And yet, we focus on the shit that we can't do. Like myself. The things we cannot do, we focus on. The things we cannot control and try to control, we focus on. Why? Because it's like we all manipulate people. We're all evil. There's a lot of evil inside of us. If you judge, you're evil like myself. I was talking to a friend today and I was listening to him, and it's just, we get possessed by something that that we're not even aware of, either myself at times, because I seem to blabber on sometimes, because, you know, I just do. But when you understand that there's somebody in front of you, and understand that the person is not in your reality that you're talking to. The person is outside of reality. When you're unaware and you see, you know, yeah, we can grow, we can get houses, we can get fucking cars, we can get all this material goods, but what we really need and what I really need in this life is spiritual knowledge, spiritual growth, spiritual clarity. And what does that mean? To me, that means just be conscious of yourself, how you talking to people, when you call a friend or a family member, how are you speaking to them? Are you aware when you're talking, or are you just listening to the thoughts in your mind and giving judgments and giving answers? And sometimes there's no need for answers, there's just need for an ear to listen to, you know? Maybe someone needs an ear. Maybe somebody just wants to tell all their success stories and that's it. Like, let them. I caught my mind when my friend was telling me all this stuff. I caught my mind saying stuff internally. Cool, I'm aware of it. Let him or her say what they gotta say, and keep it positive, man. Keep it positive. Because when people think they can control other people is when they lose in touch with themselves, to be honest with you. If we had all the answers, we would all be, I don't know, millionaires. We would have all the material, we would have so many things in that, but we don't really have the answers. We think we do because maybe we heard it from somebody else. But when you just sit with yourself, walk with yourself, ride your bike with yourself, drive with yourself, somehow answers just come. That's why I make these videos when I'm by myself in nature. I feel like making videos and just instead of talking, I talk to God, I'm gonna talk to you too. I really do. I'm really thankful for another day. I'm here. Hopefully you are too. Hopefully you're thankful for the things you have. Hopefully you're thankful for the people around you. If you have I have a dog. If you have dogs, hopefully you're thankful for them. Yeah, they get on your nerves here and there, but it is what it is, man. So, like I said earlier, stop trying to control things that are out of your control. Control yourself, control what you eat, control your exercise, control your whatever you do day to day. Control that first before you try to control everybody else, because you're number one. You're the number one, man. You are the number one person to control your actions, your words, your thoughts. But you really don't have control of your thoughts, because I don't. Thoughts just come sometimes and I'm just like, whoa, where the hell did that come from, right? But it's just some type of programming or system that's inside my mind that just reacts to certain things and says certain things, maybe try to be funny. But there's a time to be funny and there's a time to be like aware of you. When you say dumb shit, or when you want somebody to react to your joke and it's the person not reacting, then you say something to cover it up. But maybe us trying to be funny all the time is an insecurity. I'm not that good looking of a person, so what do? I build my character. I do work out. I just try to stay fit to cover up my not so good looks. But then again, we're not teenagers, we're not boys, we're fucking adult. We're men now. It doesn't matter how you look, it's a matter of what you do and how you do it. It matters who you are towards people. It matters how you treat people. It matters how you treat the animals. It matters how you treat everything throughout your life. Even when you joke around with certain things, you know that it's really not funny, because it's just not. Because people like to say the N-word a lot, and it's just stupid. It's just ignorance. I don't want to judge nobody, but maybe they're not aware of why they say it, I don't know. What do I know? I'm not them. But I know some words do get on my nerves, and I need to work on that. I know some characteristics do get on my nerves, and that's something I need to work on, because I have no control over them. I have control over myself. Well, not control. I have awareness of myself. I have discipline for myself. I have the physical stuff down, but I need the mental thing down more, I need the mental awareness, mental discipline. So, anyway, I'm just a 41-year-old man just trying to learn and make life better for myself and my family and my dog. So, anyway, I'll talk to you guys next time. I don't want to just keep talking and just, I don't think I'm making any sense anymore. So just be thankful for another day. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.